Tell us about yourself.
My name is Jessica Knopfsinger. I'm a UT Arlington nursing student in the Accelerated Online program. I will be graduating this fall. I actually have a previous degree in psychology from Texas A&M. I graduated in 2017 and decided I wanted to go into healthcare. At that time, I pursued a career with Baylor Scott and White, and I got hired in their sterile processing department. And I have been there for 2 years, and I plan on building my nursing career with them.
Where do you see yourself in your career to 5 to 10 years?
In 5 to 10 years, I see myself as a couple of things. I see myself working in the neonatal intensive care unit. I would like to be a traveling nurse, and I would like to have my doctorate degree. So hopefully, in 5 to 10 years, I'll be established with Baylor or with someone else, but definitely as a doctor, nurse practitioner, and in the neonatal area.
What are your strengths? What about your weaknesses?
My strengths would be communication. I'm very good communicating with my teammates, my coworkers, my superiors. I think communication is you have to have that as a strength to be able to be successful in nursing, because nursing is all about communication with your patients, with your manager, with your charge, with your doctors, with your assistants. So I think that's definitely my strength. A weakness is I tend to never say no. So a lot of times, if I get asked to do something, to stay late, to help somebody out, I'm often saying yes, and that puts a strain on me and my life, and I have to learn to say no.
Tell us about a situation in which you had to speak up or be assertive in order to advocate for your patient or ideal in order to get an important point across. This is communication.
Okay, for that, I actually had a patient in my critical care rotation who she had multiple different things going on, and my nurse had about 6 patients and didn't have a lot of time to sit with her. And I ended up sitting and talking to her for a good 45 minutes, and she confided in me that she was actually being neglected in her nursing home, and her other patients and other residents were being neglected. There weren't enough staff to help them out, so people weren't getting their meals, they weren't getting their pills, they weren't getting to the restroom. And if I hadn't sat there with her for as long as I did, I wouldn't have found that out. And I told my nurse about it, and I think she escalated it from there. But I'm glad that I had to advocate for her.
Talk to us about the value of teamwork. What did you do in your last internship or school to contribute towards teamwork in an environment?
Teamwork is really important. I think that goes along with communication. You have to have a team. Nursing and pretty much anything career wise is something that you have to do with other people. It's not a job you do by yourself. You need your teammates. And I used my teammates in a situation. I had a patient during one of my rotations, and I needed to clean him, but he was too large for me to do it by myself, and he was also on a ventilator. So there was a lot of stuff going on, and I needed help. And my classmate came in and helped turn him for me so I could change him. And I actually did the same for him. He asked me if I could come help him with his patient, and we cleaned her up and changed her sheets. And so without my team and team in general, you can't succeed as well as you can with a team. And I think it's really important.